Hi everyone. This is Peter Yarwood and I am at the second face-to-face Lancashire User Forum, which is at Tankerton Village Centre, just on the outskirts of Preston. And they've just blew the lid off this place in here. There's about 30 people, 25, 30 people. And they are, I suppose, getting to grips with what it's like in the community when we get together face to face. So there's a bit of access to opportunities, there's a bit of sharing some of the troubles and hardships that they're facing, in the hope that when we support each other, we can find a pathway through some of the shit that we end up with in our lives. I'm on Facebook Live. Do you want to say hi to the guys? Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Neil Redmond. I'm a recovering addict. Come to this meeting today and it's beautiful, you know, just to take when you've got nothing to give, like, you know what I mean? It's a fresh start for a lot of people. And there's a lot of hope in these rooms, like, so I like to leave it there, mate. I don't really know what to
wicked.
say.
They've just blew the roof off in there. I'm on Facebook Live. Do you want to say hi to the people?
Go on then. How he's doing? Yeah, it's Will. At my first ever Lancashire Users Forum. So hello to everyone online. Yeah, it's mad. I wasn't going to come today. A mate told me that I should come. And it's just a massive positivity really going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got music going on. There's a lot of joy. And I think that's well important when you're in your recovery, because it can be like so easy to be isolating and to be kind of very much on your own. But when you come out here and you're meeting these people, that's when shit really starts working. You know, and if you're working it, it'll start giving back to you. So yeah, just really good to be here, to be quite honest.
Nice one, mate. Thanks. So there you have it. Come here, you. We're on Facebook Live. Do you want to just tell the guys what's just happened in there?
Yeah, just...
Who are you?
I'm Stephen, from Blackpool. Come over to the LUF. Rung Pete this morning, said there was a LUF on, so I thought I'd come over. Just listening to an amazing life story of a young guy, what just blew me away. And then watched two of my friends, who I know really well, just singing, just killed me off. One of them just knew back, just did a rap and killed me again.
It was good, wasn't he? He was good.
Yeah, well worth the drive over.
Some of the other things we're doing as well is some consultations for the Prison Policy Network, and we want to make sure that we bring people who are coming through the prison pathway, we bring them with us on this journey. So we've got them filling out some paperwork, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that gets to where it needs to be. If you want to come on camera, I'm pretty sure you can do that. You just have to ask Pete, bring me on camera. Is that how it goes?
I think so.
So, yeah, we'll take for a walk in and have a look. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course you can.
It'd be all right to take them in and have a natter with
Yeah,
them.
show them what's
We've
happening.
got at least 10 people there watching with us live. If all them 10 people hit the share button, what do you think could happen?
It becomes to 100.
Yeah. Do you know what binary efficiency is? I'll tell you. Do you know what it is? Binary efficiency.
No.
So if 1 is double to 2 and 2 is double to 4 and 4 is double to 8, very, very quickly you have a massive number of people that you're engaging with. So let's have some sharing and liking. Hit that share button, man. We're right in the middle of a community. One girl just shared. She used to tell us what she was talking about.
She used to live in this estate and she was bang at it. She went to that chemist over there. She was street working in this local community. People used to abuse her at the shops.
That shop there.
And that shop right there, right in the thick of it. And then she said, now I've turned my life around and I've got an amazing life.
And there's hope.
And there's
hope for you. Because there's some people here who are struggling, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Who are really struggling, who are scared about, you know, some of the stuff that's coming down the pipeline at them. You know, and the other thing as well is, it's brilliant to see. Let me just show you that.
Yeah.
Let's flip that. Look, I don't know if you can see it.
Local Preston people, isn't
But
it?
that's what happens when you
it.
start connecting with the community. Off you go,
Who is
Brownie.
it?
Off you go, Brownie. Go and share the message, mate. So, that's what happens when you get right in the community, doesn't it?
Hello.
He's got a face full of food because we give you lunch here as well, but you've got to earn your lunch at the Lancashire User Forum. You might have to put some chairs out, and we'll give you a role to do, won't we, Glenn? So yesterday we was in the prison, weren't we, Glenn? We were sharing some stuff with
the employers, prisoners, trying to get them back into employment. So just to touch on that as well, if you go onto the Red Rose Recovery Facebook page, there is jobs out there for people that have got past, i.e. mental health, drug and alcohol, been in prison. And if you haven't got that, then you don't meet the criteria. So if you're interested in a job, go and have a look on their website.
What do you think about that? You have to have either an experience of the criminal, so you've got to be live and direct in your lived experience.
Yep,
You?
you've got to have that. We've had people with loads of different qualifications that haven't had a past, i.e. any of them things I've just told about, and we've had to knock them back because they've not got that. We've employed now over 10 people, and every single one of them has been in a police station, a court, probation, or had some sort of issue in their life, and they've all now got jobs.
And they're using their past experience of the negative way they've led their life to help other people, and that's the good thing about those of us who've been flogging it for well over 10 years now, championing that people with a lived experience are crucial to play a part in helping other people who are entrenched or who are going through a bit of crisis, helping them.
Can I just say as well, because I know that there'll be people out there that think, oh, I'm not good enough to do that role. Let me tell you, that's what I thought many years ago. Apply. Tell us about your lived experience, because what we've found is that people retract from talking about their issues, because when you go for a job, that's the last thing that you want to talk about. We want to know about that, and that won't be detrimental to you getting a role. If anything, it will enhance that.
So the first job I got, I remember on the interview saying, you know, they was asking me about the big blank on my experience, and I didn't know what to say, so I told them that in prison I used to be a cleaner, and part of my responsibility was managing a team of cleaners, recruiting them, interviewing them and supporting them to clean the landing. And that's where I started in my interview. It was a brave move to go there, to walk in truth, but I got the job, and I suppose that's what I'm seeing now in the wider system. The funders, the people that fund a lot of work, are saying lived experience is crucial to supporting other people. So that means many of the charities are incorporating lived experience into the design and delivery. And working out what that looks like, how they do it. So these are like massive opportunities for people who have got a bit of a past and are struggling to see a way forward. Now, one of the other things as well that I think we can do better in the Lancashire User Forum is bring more employers in, different types of jobs, different types of opportunities. That's one of the things we're doing. Some of the issues we're talking about today are like naloxone, peer-to-peer distribution, you know, as opposed to going to a clinical service where, you know, sometimes they might be really busy, they might not be able to see you straight away and you're in a hurry. I suppose peer-to-peer distribution of naloxone is thinking outside the box and saying to people who've got privileged access, people who are from that drug-using community, we'll say, right, let's work together, let's partner and make sure this you know, overdose reversal medication gets into the hands of the people who need it. Let's have conversations about it and tackle stigma. That's some of the things we're talking about. We are planning for the Drink and Drug News Conference, and I can't wait for that to happen again this year. We're talking about the camp, coming out of lockdown, and look at that. You know, the sun shines on the righteous, doesn't it? It's out there. See it in the corner. Let's have a little mooch in here then and see if we can capture anyone.
Didn't like it, I actually loved it. I love being on the wing where you have lads and I thought responsibility and that and I was one.
So what's going on in there. So what's going on in there, a bit rude to walk in and out like that. Don't want to interrupt my man while he's in mid-flow. What is the Lancashire User Forum? It's a space. It's a space where we can not just mobilise people from our community, and I mean people who've been stigmatised, people who know what it's like to get cock-blocked because they've got a past. It's not just about mobilising them, it's about organising them while we're in there, and getting political as well about issues that affect us, saying we want a voice, you know, we want to make sure that our voice is integral right the way through the system, because these are issues that affect not just us but our families, our communities. You know, we want to change that narrative from us being painted as problems to being solutions. And we don't need anyone's permission to be awesome. We just need each other's encouragement, and that's where we're starting from. So we want to bring people with us. So if you want to come onto this live and have a chat with me, just let me know. Higher than little child. You're going from strength to strength, so we might need a little bit back from you. I think Shelley is going to touch base with you, so whatever it is she needs, I'm sure you'll be more than willing to support. And we've got Channy Bretherton. Keep up the fight, guys. You're all doing brilliant. Oh, thanks, Channy. We've got Pam Lewis, Darren Bird, Janice is watching. Janice, is it? Nathan Tucker's watching. Woody Lee, Scott, Stephen Leonard. What a guy, Stephen. You are a force for good, and you know, family members are really important, but sometimes they get left behind, and I think a bit more could be done to support families. What the work you're doing, Stephen, is huge. It's brilliant. You're a force for good. Now, like a cup of tea at the Lancashire User Forum here at the, what's it called, this community centre, Glenn? What's this community centre called? Tanterton.
Tanton Village Centre.
Tanterton Village Centre. Get yourself down. We've got a nice chicken curry and a veg curry on the go. Sandra Williams. I'm in recovery after years of alcohol addiction. I have blanks on my CV job. Interviews are difficult. Yeah. Well, go on the website, like Glenn said. Check it out. It's really funny, isn't it? You know, when you write a job interview, a job advert, and you put right at the top of it, you must have a criminal record. You must have a past experience. It's like, it's great to be a part of it. Darren Bird, proud to be part of Red Rose Recovery. Well, we're at the Lancashire User Forum today, mate, and we need you to be a part of that too. So hit the like and share button, and if we can get this number up to the 20s, we'll go back in there and we'll maybe do some live streaming of that meeting, that forum. So hit the share it. Come on. Or dig deep and get brave and come on this live with me and say hi. Right, we're up to 12. We've got to double that. If every one of those 12 shares it, I don't know if I can share it while I'm live streaming. Right, I tell you what I will do though. It's 2:05. Is it 2:05? Yeah, it's 2:05. If we can get this number up to 20, I'm sure this fella here, everyone knows him. Ask all the people in Blackpool to share it, Steve.
Hit your like and share button and get it shared out. I especially like the prison stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, I work doing that stuff, people on release, so when you have these forums about your experiences around getting out of prison and what worked for you, what didn't work for you, I think it's really important to get that stuff back to people who can make changes, but also to people like Red Rose Recovery. You give people like me chances when you get out of prison when maybe some other organisations wouldn't give you that much of a chance early in recovery and take a chance on you. And I think it doesn't matter where you've been, does it? It doesn't matter where you've been in your life. We have some skills, transferable skills, no matter where they are. And I got an opportunity with you guys to help improve my life and get a job, and you know, managed to build a massive lived experience team in Blackpool and just started employing loads of other people. And I think without them early opportunities getting out of prison, when you think I'll never get a job for a start because my criminal record's massive, what I've learned is that stuff's a lie. That stuff's a lie, and there's organisations like Red Rose Recovery that will employ people with lived experience. In fact, if you haven't got lived experience, you probably won't get the job, and I love that.
Well, some jobs.
Some jobs, yeah.
Some other jobs, it don't matter. It's like, you know, we don't want to create a bubble. We want to create just equal equality for all, in the sense that some stuff's wrong, you know, when people get weighed and measured before they're even given an opportunity to contribute. I think stuff like that's really shitty, innit? It's really wrong, and we want to stand in front of it and just challenge that. I shared in the prison yesterday, and there was a lot of prisoners in there who need to hear that. I suppose they've got skills, they just have maybe used them in a different sense. And I think there's an opportunity for us to partner with the prisons and say, right, we'll use our unique insight will work with prisoners, be that we go on visits, be it technology, you know, be it a streaming platform. But there was a woman who shared yesterday, and she talked about a son who was serving a long sentence for a not, you know, serious offence, and she was making no light of the offence. But what she was saying was he was just sat on his bed playing a PlayStation. You know, he wasn't really doing anything to get himself work ready. Can you hear that? The roof's coming off again, isn't it? The roof's coming off. He wasn't really doing much to get himself work ready because he couldn't see a future different to the one that he knew until a coach went in. He said it was a coach. A coach went in and had a different conversation with him and said to him, you know, you've got skills, you're all about your money, you know, you have got like a head on your shoulders. That's a great place to start. And it got his attention. It got his attention because it wasn't a conversation about what's wrong with him. It wasn't a conversation about diagnosing deficits or problems. It was a conversation about what skills you've got that are transferable. And I think that's where we need to say, if there's people out there who are interested in doing that, we can put some training on for you. We can put you through the leadership programme, which is accredited. And on that leadership programme, you'll learn some more skills and techniques. We can put you through. We've got quite an extensive training suite now. Not suite, but products. Got a few training products. You've been on one of them, haven't you, Steve?
Yeah, I did speaker boot camp. Just not out of prison long, and first of all, you come into prison, didn't you, into the talk when I was locked up in Weimar 2016, and I thought...
Grabbed your attention, didn't it?
Grabbed my attention when I went back to my pad, and I thought, I'd like to do something like that. But my head always told me that I would never get in a prison because of my criminal record, and that's an absolute lie. I think when I first got a job with Red Rose, I kind of had a bit of leeway with you guys, and I kind of did tours up and down the country of prisons. Then I went in doing talks, and more importantly, on the back of that, I met people who I was in prison with, who listened to when me and Pete went back in when I worked there, and one of the guys in particular who works here grabbed hold of it, and we got him. And yeah, and he's one of the team leaders here now. And I think without stuff like that, that's what makes a difference for me. When you see someone get out of prison and don't go back to their old life, and they start to enjoy life and get cars and partners and go on holidays, like one of my friends in here have, there's nothing better than seeing someone, what did Emma used to say, don't clip the wings, watch them fly. And to see people not just striving but thriving. For me, there's nothing better than seeing someone go from little self-esteem to having some confidence about them and getting jobs, and I've seen that stuff, and there's nothing better for me.
Right, let's read some of these comments. Stephen Brown rocks, says Chris Rowlands. You rock.
I know, Chris.
Michelle Ledbetter's watching. Hi, Michelle.
Lorna.
Chris says, what's up, lads? Wiggy Lloyd, we've all got a pass, some worse than others. It's really positive, isn't it? You know, people coming into this space and getting positive, so it's like the
well done, man.
Coming out now.
Well done, you. Well done, you.
I know, he shared a good, he's like, got real.
Blew me away.
So the dinner's being served now. Should we go in and grab a bite to eat?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, we might catch up with you in a little bit, yeah?
Hit the like and share.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Do you know what though? That's all.
So I'm just gonna do a quick live. We normally do a live, so just a few minutes. I'm just gonna do a quick live to the community because
I've got a massive CA conference.
Brilliant.
Really good. I've got a ticket and everything.
Listen, I'm live on Facebook here, so let me just.
Yeah.
It's all right. Just hang around because all I'm doing is giving an update to the community because it's 5:30 on a Saturday, and for like 87 weeks we have gone live at 5, and today we haven't gone live at 5 because we've had a face-to-face over in Tanterton Community Centre. So that was our face-to-face meeting today, and I did a couple of live streams with it. But I've just had a quick look on Facebook and it's like, where's the live LUF Lounge? And it's like, oh no, me and Liam was, I mean, I like to like,
Yeah.
me and Liam, and we've got Simon there as well. Both of these guys are an inspiration and a massive force for good. I got talking to Liam on the way back, and it's like, you know how time flies, especially when we're trying to navigate through. How would you describe it?
Bit of a nightmare.
A bit of a nightmare. But the important thing is we've got a community of people who are understanding, loving, and supportive. If we allow that to happen, if we open up a space and walk in truth, and that's stuff like that we're talking about. Simon is Simon's going to a conference tomorrow, aren't you?
CA in Blackpool, massive conference. It's going to be a worldwide conference. It's in the Imperial Hotel. There will be Zoom. Just look for, we don't do half measures.
Right, listen,
And
can we
that's-
just share? Tell the Facebook Live.
Right. My own group is Ipswich. I'm in recovery, and I am going tomorrow with a group of people to the Imperial Hotel tomorrow to go to my first CA conference that I've ever been to in my life, and it's a 3-day event, and we don't do things by half measures. So it's going to be a huge event, and there's shares, there's gratitude.
So not that he's promoting or anything like that. He's just sharing, you know, because it wasn't that long ago, was it, that
I was active.
you was like,
I was very active. I've been very active in addiction for 20 years. Very active in addiction. It's only for doing step work, good sponsorship, and going to a higher power, using your higher power, good sponsorship, getting into the big book that I've recovered.
and that took you from where to where?
On the streets of Preston, begging, shooting up snowballs, Valiums, suicidal. So now I'm putting things back, I'm doing service.
In how long?
9 months.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. And you know, tonight it's been a great day. We've had a really good meeting, a face-to-face meeting. There's about 30 people there, but I think the important thing is that we've got an opportunity to build back, haven't we, as we come out of lockdown. So I just wanted to update and say hi Chris, hi Wendy, hi Becky, Anne-Marie, Leanne, Deb. Hit the like and share button, and let's see if we can get a few more people into this space. And Liam might sing us a song, might you, Liam?
Maybe one day.
So Liam's an atheist, and what I would ask you to do is pray for him, because he doesn't want to pray for himself. So I would say come and give some of your prayers, positive energy to Liam, because you need it.
I'd be very grateful for it. Thank you.
Right, guys, it was just a quick live. It's not at 5, but we've held the space, and I will see you all next week. Have a beautiful weekend and stay blessed. Bye bye.